As the Ukraine conflict in 2021 reached its 21st and 22nd days, the pursuit of a peaceful resolution encountered significant challenges. This article examines the events of these critical days, highlighting the evolving dynamics of the conflict, diplomatic efforts, and the urgent need to address the humanitarian crisis. The complexities faced by all parties involved emphasize the importance of sustained international engagement to achieve lasting peace in the region. Day 21. Shifting dynamics and escalating tensions. On April 28, 2021, the 21st day of the conflict, shifting dynamics and escalating tensions shaped the landscape, posing substantial obstacles to a swift resolution. Evolving conflict dynamics. The conflict witnessed evolving dynamics as both Ukrainian forces and Russian-backed separatists adjusted their strategies and positions. The changes in military tactics, territorial control, and the involvement of external actors further complicated the resolution process. The shifting dynamics required a careful reassessment of diplomatic efforts and an adaptation to the evolving situation. Escalating tensions. Tensions between conflicting parties escalated, resulting in heightened rhetoric and an increased risk of further violence. Provocative actions, inflammatory statements, and the mobilization of troops added to the precarious situation. International actors emphasized the need for immediate de-escalation and the resumption of dialogue to prevent further deterioration of the conflict. Humanitarian crisis intensifies. The humanitarian crisis deepened as the conflict entered its 21st day. Displaced persons faced severe challenges, including inadequate access to basic necessities, healthcare, and safe shelter. Humanitarian organizations continued their tireless efforts to provide aid, medical assistance, and psychosocial support to alleviate the suffering, but the scale of the crisis required greater international support and resources. Day 22. Diplomatic engagement and regional cooperation. On April 29, 2021, the 22nd day of the conflict, diplomatic engagement and regional cooperation took center stage in the pursuit of peace. Diplomatic negotiations. Diplomatic negotiations persisted, with regional and international actors intensifying efforts to facilitate dialogue and bridge gaps between conflicting parties. Mediators and envoys worked tirelessly to revive meaningful negotiations, emphasizing the importance of upholding international norms, respecting Ukraine's sovereignty, and addressing the root causes of the conflict. The focus was on finding a peaceful resolution that could bring about long-term stability. Regional cooperation. Regional cooperation became crucial in managing the conflict's wider implications. Neighboring countries intensified efforts to coordinate their responses, enhance security measures, and prevent potential spillover effects. The shared goal of regional stability called for increased cooperation, dialogue, and joint initiatives to address common concerns. Humanitarian support and assistance. The urgent need for humanitarian support and assistance remained a pressing priority. International organizations and humanitarian actors redoubled their efforts to provide aid, medical assistance, and psychosocial support to the affected population. Concerted action was required to ensure access to essential services, mitigate the impact of the crisis, and support the long-term recovery and rebuilding process. Conclusion. Days 21 and 22 of the Ukraine conflict in 2021 underscored the complexity of the challenges faced on the path to peace. Shifting conflict dynamics, escalating tensions, and the deepening humanitarian crisis posed significant obstacles to achieving a swift resolution. To attain lasting peace, all parties involved must demonstrate unwavering commitment to dialogue, de-escalation, and the resolution of underlying issues. The international community's sustained engagement, diplomatic initiatives, and provision of humanitarian aid are paramount in creating an environment conducive to negotiations and supporting the affected population. Resolving the Ukraine conflict requires comprehensive negotiations that address the root causes of the conflict, including political, economic, and social dimensions. Rebuilding trust, promoting reconciliation, and safeguarding the rights and security of all individuals are essential for a sustainable peace process. The path to sustainable peace in Ukraine demands collective efforts, with the international community playing a crucial role.